Oh, wow. It worked. There we go. Hey, Danger Ranger. Well, you know, it worked. YouTube worked. Or Zoom, I should say, worked. Yeah. Hey, Regis. Rigger. How you doing? Corey Mano. Yes, it worked. Zoom worked again tonight. Cool. Oh, I hope it placed itself. Well, that's good, Danger Ranger. I'm glad coming in good and clear. How you been doing there, Rigger? You do much flying today? Hey, the tank. How you been doing? Wagner. How you doing, Wagner? Nice to see you. Um, invite. Uh, hey, Paul.
Hey, Roger, how are you doing?
Not bad. Francis, the tank. Do you want to come on the panel tonight? C'est François, hein, votre nom? Le premier nom? Trying to find your email there, Francis. I'm trying to find your email. I know I had it. I just can't find it now.
Didn't have any trouble getting on?
No, it went just like butter.
Good. Well, I think when you did the total reset, that's what helped it, and it took a little time to get it squared away. Rigor Mortis, Danger Ranger. Corey Mano's here.
Hey, Phantom Hodges, how you doing?
Phantom Hodges. Good evening, Roger.
The tank. I got the Frankie TV, Francois, 576 Gmail.
Micro Ghost, how you doing?
Hey, Micro Ghost, Drone Shots.
Drone Shots is here. Looks like the gang is trickling in, Roger.
Yes, yes, yes. A guy named Z. How you doing? Guy named Z is Manamana's son, I think.
Oh, really?
I think. Am I right? A guy named Z? I'm under my car, so I cannot keep working. Got a cold. Got catch you all later. Okay, Danger Ranger. You be safe there.
Okay, Phantom Hodges. He's feeding the pupper dogs.
No, I don't think it's. No, I don't think. Probably. Eagle VP. Howdy, howdy.
Did you send one to John Donardo?
Yep.
Okay, because he said he probably would try and stop in.
Okay.
And John.
Well, you're really going at those signs there, Paul.
What's that?
That sign back here, you're really going at it, aren't you?
Well, I've made up a bunch of them for you, Roger.
Hey, Geek Savannah, how you doing?
Hey, Sean, how you doing? Eagle VP.
The tank, are you still in the chat? Let's see if you sent me an email. Yeah, I just turned on the news for 3 minutes, enough to get the weather report, and then turned it off. Yeah, I know, Wagner. The weather's not been good here. And we're going to get rain all day tomorrow, right up to Monday night. So it's not too good, the rain, the temperature.
No, I just came back about a half hour or so ago myself, Roger. I got 4 ships this afternoon.
Oh, dang. Nice.
So I'm going to have a lot of editing to do.
Okay. Now, I feel you're going to be on a computer all night.
Pretty much. Well, what I do is I'll peck them off one at a time, post it, and then go back and do another one, post it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't post them all one day. Do like one tonight. Wait till it gets all those hits on it. Then I'll tell you do another one 2 days from now. Keep yourself a little bank. You know, for the rainy weather days, at least you got one to put up.
Yeah.
Big on is 4 ships. That's going to keep me entertained.
Yep.
Yeah, today it started doing nice around 5 o'clock.
Well, it's clouding up and it's getting ready to rain here now.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to start pretty soon and go all night, all day tomorrow, Monday. Tonight, tomorrow, all day, and then Monday, all day. Just get ready for some floodings. That's how much rain we're supposed to be getting. Did you take your afternoon meds, Paul, or evening meds, or?
What day is today?
Saturday.
I haven't taken my nighttime meds since Wednesday.
Well, Aerial Views, how you doing? Well, you see, I put it in my head. I'm paying $100 a month for my meds, so I take my meds. Yeah.
Well, I look at it like this. What you don't take today, there's always tomorrow.
Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channels. I'm glad most of you guys got to go flying. I know rigor mortis says it's raining pretty well much over there. Oh, you're welcome there, Aerial Views. I just finished supper and I jumped on.
Yeah, Aerial Views. I just got back from flying. Otherwise, I had it down to come over there, but I just didn't make it.
I'm just surprised that Zoom's working for me tonight.
YouTube cannot survive without Canadian Drone Pod, Roger.
Wife is going into the hospital on Tuesday to have a thyroid removed. Thyroid. Just found out that I have to drop her off and have her drop her off the hospital at the front door. Pick her up on Wednesday. No, yeah, for sure. There's no visitors allowed for sure.
A guy named Z. No offense, huh? Centroid's here.
Hey, Centroid. Oh, you're welcome, Centroid. Yeah.
Mark, sorry I didn't make it tonight. I did 4 ships this afternoon. I just came back a little bit ago. When I say did them, I flew 4 ships.
Well, okay, a guy named Z is not Manamana's son. I think
Okay.
it's from Australia. Cricket.
Well, Mark, you'll be tickled to death to know that Roger got on tonight just
Yeah.
like grease lightning.
Yeah. Went very good tonight, so very happy about that. Don't have to break my head over that tonight.
A guy named Z. Hi, hello, how are you? Yep, they were coming down one right after another today.
Yeah, the ships, yeah, they must be. Yeah, they'll be offloading a hell of a lot of stuff too.
They've been busy. Yep. I thought I was going to get a fifth one, but he put in just south of the Black River, which goes through Port Huron on the Canadian side, with a load of stone, and he was going to be booming over and conveyor belt and unload stone over there.
Okay. No problem. Okay, that's cool.
So what'd you have for dinner tonight, Roger?
Pork chops, fries with potato salad and salad, and yeah, that's it. Wasn't bad.
A guy named Z. He's in Australia. Did you say, Roger?
I think so.
Because on his page it says heavy rain in Regina.
Uh,
Is there Regina in Australia
I
too?
don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
Microghost.
You're in Canada? Okay, a guy named Z.
Ah,
Okay. Let me see. I gotta go. Okay, you take care, a guy named Z. I just delete that. Okay. You're welcome. Just don't forget to support the people back. There we go. Oh, Paul, what else is new?
I'm just watching Kim's latest video.
Oh yeah, I know. He just posted one. I didn't even look at it yet.
There's Roxy.
That was this morning when I was online.
Oh, she must have jumped at it. That's good. King Kong Roxy.
Okay. Yeah. So, hey Roger, have you? No, I haven't flown a mini yet. Our weather's been too freaking lousy here.
Everybody make sure you hit that like button too.
Kim gets out early in the morning outdoors to fly, and I'm stuck on the live stream. So, and by the time I come to fly, well, the wind's picked up and all that crap. Yeah, Rigger. If I knew how to do the live stream from outdoors, I would do it, but I do not know how to do it.
Yeah, we could always ask Philly. He'd tell you how to do it. He's probably the king of live stream. He does everything, remote live stream.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Uh, I'd have to ask him for sure. Um, Damn it. Okay, I got problems here for something here.
What's
Just
that?
trying to do something out there.
Pond and More, how you doing?
Okay.
How's it going tonight, Pond and More? I hope that everything's going
Pond,
well with you.
Pond and More.
AZ Drone Dude, how you doing?
Hey, AG. What the? Uh, how you been doing there, AZ Drone Dude? And Pond and More. I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope your weather's a lot better than ours.
What you want, boo boo? Huh? Huh?
Let's go back out.
She might. Gotta go outside. Goofy. I think what she wants is a cookie, but we'll see, Roger. I'm betting she wants a cookie, but all right. Okay, you can have a cookie. You've been a good girl.
Trucks and Planes, nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported, guys. I gotta open my other page here. See where we're at. It doesn't even give me any notifications on my channel if I'm on live or not. Always gotta check. There we go. We got 12 watching, 11 support, 12 watching, 14 watching, 12 likes. That's cool. Nice. It was 80. Oh my God, you're lucky. Hey, Wakey, how you doing? Glad to see you. Oh. It's nice weather though, 80 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very nice weather. Very happy for you. Helicopter in the house. How you doing? Canadian drone pilot. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I'm live. After a couple of days, I couldn't get my Zoom working. Now it's working okay. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're safe there, helicopter. Hey, John.
Hey, it's great to see you were able to get on, man.
Yeah.
Any trouble, or did Sam fix it all up for you?
I deleted everything out of it, like Sam Hayden told me to, with the link he sent me,
Yep.
and it's working A1 now.
Hello, John.
Hey, Paul, what's going on? I just figured I'd pop in. for a
Just
little
just
bit.
getting myself some cream cheese and bagels.
There you
Mm,
go. Taking apart my favorite crawler, doing some mods, straightening thing on the raise and the height. That's cool there, Wakey.
Nice, nice, nice. I've been just trying to clean up my place.
Okay. Hey, Brent. Nice to see you. We're doing good, doing good. Helicopter, I'm going. Weather sucks right now, helicopter. Okay.
I'm guessing that some of the boredness might be hitting a peak, or lockdowns are hitting a peak, because you guys know I work in IT, and I swear my systems are just seeing so much traffic today. I've actually had to go in and tweak some settings to let them handle the traffic. So even I'm seeing this now.
Okay.
It's crazy. But looking good now.
Yeah, I think John. I think when Roger reset his whole system, that took care of it. He wiped out the Zoom and reinstalled it.
Just wiped out everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, that'll do it. It's so weird though, because it just worked when it wanted to.
Yeah. I know. I didn't, it's must have been missing a certain key or something. Got blocked somewhere or whatever.
Yep. You just want to stream. You don't care about the tech details. You just want to be able to do your stream.
That's it.
John, and he said it worked tonight like it used to. It just went zip and he was online.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, helicopter. We're supposed to have rain starting tonight. It looked like rain actually all day today, but it didn't rain. But now it's supposed to start tonight. We're having all day tomorrow and Monday. They said there are going to be floodings around this area. So.
Wow. I know we were supposed to get a storm here today, but it ended up not really happening.
We're supposed to get up to 50 millimeters of rain, 54 millimeters.
Wow.
Canadian Drone Pilot says, hey, John Coopy, I work IT as well.
Oh, nice. More IT guys in the house. They did a poll in some of the drone groups, and apparently there's a lot of guys in the hobby that work in some sort of computer thing.
Yeah.
It's probably why we have so much time to do both.
Yeah. Read what he says there, though, John.
Let me see. I gotta open.
Hey, Builder 710, how you doing?
Hey, Builder.
Yeah, helicopter flying not good, that's for sure.
Wow, 100 virtual machines. Jeez, man. Well, all IT staff across, North America and around the world just were suddenly hit with, oh my God, all these people are going to be online. What do we do?
Yeah.
And it sucks because you have to literally create a system that can operate at a scale that you don't even really have time to test. Mm-hmm. So any issues with it, you're literally managing, on the fly. How's that been working, Canadian Drone Pilot? I'm guessing it's got to be a pretty beefy computer, I hope, for 100 virtual machines.
Hey, Darwin Digital, how you doing?
The dirty truth of a lot of our internet infrastructure is that it's just not designed with the idea in mind that everybody's going to be using it all at the same time. It would never work.
The winds tonight burned a few packs this evening. Oh, that's cool there, Port Clinton Duck. I'm very happy you got time to fly. Wiki, I just ordered the Parrot fly pad for my Bebop. Corey Mano is asking Canadian drone pilot if he's for ESDC. I guess that's for a company.
Let's see.
Darwin.
Oh, he is. It says they have about 700 virtual servers. That was that before the virus or after?
Drone pilot, Newfound Drone Productions. Bill, how you doing? Oh, I'll get it out there one day.
Yeah, everyone's adjusting their things and trying to do their best to cope with all this traffic.
Mm.
Pain in the butt.
I personally think that the internet, as we knew it up until, let's say, the 1st of March, is going to be altered and changed forever. Because what I'm noticing is that groups, organizations, businesses, and everybody are now focusing more on the internet than ever before.
Yeah.
It's like I've been a third degree master mason since I was, 30 or 40 years. And I got to notice today that they're going to start having gatherings now instead of at the lodge. It's going to be a virtual gathering.
Okay. Yeah. Helicopter. I wish my laptop would just play lift off in the stream. It all froze up on you. Sorry to hear that. Hey, very smart. I have the.
Lynn says I stole her prediction. Her prediction is that it's going to crash.
Yeah. Oh, something's going to happen for sure.
Now you've got all these government agencies now talking about doing more and more online, and it's got to alter everything.
It does. But people will add computers, it's not a matter of it's not a matter, I think, not being able to handle it long term. It's just a matter of not being able to handle it right now. I mean, when you have a huge spike, it's difficult to deal with.
A lot of pressure, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lynn. Yeah, Helicopter says we're all virtual gathering now. Yeah. The Canadian drone pilot says to Paul. I agree, Paul.
What's that?
Canadian drone pilot, what he wrote there for you.
I agree, Paul. Yeah, I'm curious to watch. Yep. Elon Musk, of course, is he's talking about, John, right? That he wants to link satellites all around the world and to give internet to everybody.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yep. I would imagine somewhere along the line, somebody's going to get paid for that. I don't think that's out of the goodness of anybody's heart. But
no. Someone's going to have to make some kind of money off of it.
Yep.
Port Clinton Duck said they're putting the satellite now to do it.
Oh, really?
Well, I think the plan is all the satellites that are up there now can be programmed in addition to whatever they're doing now, whether they're doing cellular service or satellite telephone or whatever, that if they get enough in place, they can put more satellites up to cover more areas, but they also can use what's up there now. Kind of a multitask situation.
Absolutely.
That's not working.
Yeah, it's tough.
What? You're a goof.
Well, it also might be not too hard to offer that service at a reasonable price. Because I don't know how much maintenance a satellite needs, but
Well, there's going to be all kinds of a secondary market just to use the satellite services. You're going to have a satellite type antenna
Mm.
in order to use it, I'm sure.
of course.
I don't think it's just going to, open your notebook and
Yeah, yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah. You're gonna need some kind of receiver that can connect to it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And of course, if that happens, then of course you're going to have to register to use the satellite net.
Oh yeah. They'll have it all dialed in, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know in Canada we got hosed for data rates for mobile. Yeah.
Well, what do you want now? No, we've already been through the hoops. You had dinner. You've had your cookies. You had some of my bagel.
Hey, John Paul, how you doing?
What kind of cookies?
Little dog treats. They look like little cookies. They're flat.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if they were like human cookies. I'm like,
No. She gets her little dog cookies.
Rigor mortis says never let a good crisis go to waste. I'd opportunity of many kinds. Beginning to buffer? Who, me? You serious?
I didn't see it, but
we can't see the stream. I'll open the stream and see
I
what.
got my screen open. It looks like we're pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good to me too.
come here, Mia. Canadian Drone Hub wants to see you. Come here. Run around here. Now come up here. Come here. Jump up here. Say hi.
Hey, I took my drones. How you doing? Hey, Mia.
Say
Hi,
hi.
Mia.
What's going on, Ed?
Yes, you're my little baby, aren't you? Pain in my butt, baby. Yeah. What's the matter?
I'm here to talk drones and drone-related materials.
What's
Rigor mortis.
Okay, we'll go outside.
What do you guys
Okay.
pay for?
Now she wants to go out, Roger.
Okay.
I was gonna say, what do you guys pay for cell phone service and data there?
Well, Mia, I don't pay nothing because my son takes care of that. He just-
Okay.
Yeah, he got me the phone here. Here's the phone. He takes care of the rest, so I don't care.
That makes it nice and easy.
Yeah. He well, he got 3 cell phones. He's got data and he's got everything. He's for him, his wife, and me. So
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see. Is that there?
Rigor Mortis pays $300 every month just for his home net Wi-Fi. Ooh. Virgin Mobile Canada, Waterloo, Ontario is $80 per month. Yeah, well, what do you get with that though? $300 every couple months. Even so, that's like 100. It's like 150 a month for home internet.
I applied
Crazy.
4-inch.
$300
Yeah.
Canadian dollars, right?
That's cool, John Paul. You're gonna be ready to go fly soon.
Nice, man.
It could be at your end, Wakey. It's your internet's probably getting slow at your end.
6 GB data. Yeah. does it at least roll over to the next month so you can use the? That's the way it works here. I mean, I have something like 8, and it rolls over, and then whatever you didn't use last month gets tacked on. But it's only got like a 2-month rollover, so you can't just stack it for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Roadkill, what's going on, man?
6 gig of data, unlimited can of calling.
Is that because Rigger? Is that because out in the Rigger lives out in the country, right?
He lives out in British Columbia. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's still terrible. They're dinging you because of where you live.
Hey, Roadkill. Hey, how you doing, Butch? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good, my friend.
Not be
Oh,
legal.
rollovers. If you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah. I know Canada's famous for that here. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want all of us. They don't want all of us racking up gigabytes of data. Yeah, I
12
pay.
pounds.
Lynn's pays $45 a month. Yeah, we
Yeah.
pay $65 USD a month, and we have no data caps, and we have gigabit internet.
That's true, rigor mortis. Yep. So your internet's $45 a month. Wow. I pay $85 a month for the crappy internet I got. Yeah, doing good here, Roadkill. Doing good. Yes, yes. Keeping our noses clean, everything. We're doing good.
Building friends out of lumber. Oh boy, has
Hey, Roger.
the lockdown gotten that bad?
I'll be right back, Roger. Well, before it starts raining, I'm going to go out, pick up some love bombs.
Yeah. So I'm like 70% sane still. There you go, rigor mortis. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
I'm not going to lie. I'm considering building friends out of my lumber.
What does Paul pay?
I don't know what Paul pays into. I gotta ask him.
Because Lenny was writing that it's not bad, but better than nothing. She refuses to pay what Paul does.
Okay, well, because Paul's paying for the internet upstairs, I think, and for the TV and everything, and cable, and yeah. That's it, Canadian Drum Pilot. Yeah, once the weather gets nice enough to no snow on the ground, no ice, so we're gonna take our tractor out and our trailer and start picking up Roxy's. We got a small trailer, especially for Roxy's crap.
Oh.
It's our and Roger, like you said, everyone is online right now. Gets better at 3 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, that's a telltale sign.
Rigor mortis. I need a dog.
Oh, he pays for the tenant too. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little different. For some people, it's just easier to include the cost of internet right into the rent.
Yeah. I send you Roxy, but she's so bloody much you'll send her back within a week. You thought your kids ate a lot.
We have a mega huge bag of cat food now because that was the only one that was left at the store.
Flew this evening. That's good, Port Clinton Duck. I'm glad you did fly. Yes, yes. Sure, send her up. We'll have some more trees to pee on. She'll love it.
Flew this evening. Nice, Port Clinton duck. You know, I don't know if I've seen you around. Port Clinton duck. Are they new?
Who's that? Portland Duck?
Yeah, I've never seen them around.
Oh no, he's been around a long time.
Oh, okay. Oh, I am subscribed apparently. There's just not a whole lot of videos on the channel. Okay. I'm pleased that I got my drone delivery system review uploaded.
Oh yeah?
I got my neighbor catching the item and all that fun stuff.
Oh, cool.
It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun to play with. I doubt I could lift Roxy with it though. Probably would be too heavy for the Mavic, I think. Probably a bit too heavy. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing if you have a drone that could lift a dog or an animal.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys have had crappy weather too. All of you. Right now, it's so windy outside that my bird feeders and stuff, which are pretty heavy, are just shaking like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a drone out in this. No way.
Yeah, we're supposed to get high winds there tomorrow too, with the rain and everything. I bet Roxy will pull his butt in her hair. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it looks like outside. Pretty windy.
Well, that's cool. There we got a Canadian drone pilot. Yep.
I know when I see those feeders shaking that it's not good. How's Kim doing?
Doing good, doing good.
I'm glad to hear. Is he feeling, not feeling better is the right word. I know he hurt himself a little bit
Climbing
trying to
that
get
tree.
that drone.
Yeah, climbing that tree. Well, he's doing okay. He's walking around pretty good.
No drone left behind. That's Kim, though.
Yeah, that's it.
With all this working from home, I've been able to upload some more vids. Cool.
Yep, her plumbing's working real good, Roger.
Hey, I did not get you, so I will get you and put the bell on. Especially as a fellow IT guy. Something cool for the Mavic Mini. Oh.
Wakey, buffering constant, gonna drop out for a while later. Okay, Wakey.
Wait,
Yeah, but don't
Hey,
forget.
Mikey.
Hey, Lynn, don't forget he lives up in England, so his internet must be pretty hard.
Working overtime.
North of 54, it was a great sunny day, but windy here. Ended up cleaning my computer space and having my basement. Oh, okay.
Hey Roger, the video that Canadian Drone Pilot uploaded, this is a pretty cool little item. It's a Mavic Mini display and charging base. It's actually kind of cool. Like you can put it in for display and charge it. It's neat. You should check it out.
The globe? The globe on it?
I don't know if it's. I guess it's a globe. more or less.
Hey,
It's like
Roger.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I got directions from Lynn.
Okay. You got directions from. Okay, I'm looking at north of 54 here. Hold on. You're talking about the Canadian drone guy pilot?
Yeah. He's got a cool little video up here.
Oh yeah, okay, that globe, yeah. I think it costs $55, Canadian drone pilot.
Something like that. Yeah,
That's 25.
52 Canadian dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's cool if you just want something fancy for your Mavic Mini.
Mm.
I think it looks cool. I would get it if I was keeping it on a shelf or something in my office or something like that. I would do that.
I was thinking of buying one there last week. I was looking at the prices last week.
Yeah. With stuff like that though, it's like, do I want that or do I want another battery? That's the problem. Because you could get a whole nother battery for that and fly longer. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Canadian drone guy pilot. Yes, thank you.
Editing videos is a lot of work. It's funny because I don't think people really realize how much time goes into editing a video because it just looks like, wow, this is it looks so quick, easy, and simple, but
That's cool there, Canadian drone pilot. Thank you so much.
yeah, it doubles as a charger rigger, so I mean it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. Basically a spare charger and a display case.
I need a treat now, Roger. It's brownie time.
It's brownie time. Wow, that sounded creepy.
Okay. Canadian drone pilot. I don't have your email, I don't think. Hold on.
But yeah, that's cool. I left a comment.
Just email my YouTube email. No worries, I have a Fly More package. It's nice, but I don't need it. Oh, okay. Canadian drone pilot. I just checked on your internet, on your channel for your YouTube email. I can't find it. Either I'm that or I'm blind. One of the two. Videos playlist this about page. Oh, not unless you got it in the bottom of your videos. Each time. Show more.
Grant Erics can edit.
He put it in the chat, Roger.
An hour and a half.
Okay. I was just checking this page there. Okay. I'll copy. Copy. Thank you. You can take it out now, Canadian drone pilot. I copied it.
Yeah, I guess it takes me about that much. But it also depends on what am I doing. Is it just a quick flight video? Is it a product review thing? That can really change how long my editing is. You know, is it something real quick I'm going to throw up on Facebook?
I'm trying to open up my Windows Outlook, and frick, it's taking a long time. For the emails, or?
Well, for the emails.
Finally, it's open. New messages. See if how long that's going to take. Paste. There we go. Subject. Address.
What's his name, Canadian drone pilot? Do you know his first name or?
No, I don't.
That's super fantastic of you to send that out to him. Super nice. Drone Pool, if you're still around, how's the weather been by you? Last night, I don't know if you heard, we got hit with a hell of a lot of hail. Not golf ball size, but enough to raise my eyebrows. Just glad the cars aren't outside anymore when that kind of crap happens. Ugh. I just have to worry about the roof. Roger's just been getting bamboozled by tech lately. There's just no luck. Oh, hey, check the shirt, by the way. This is an old crappy shirt, but
I
Canadian,
do it in
I bet you appreciate this. There we go.
It's one that, yeah, there's 0.
It's the best way to test anything. Just put it right into production.
I just sent you my email, an email, Richard. And Richard, if you ever set up to go on live, let me know. I can always invite you in on the panel. It's all up to you. Yeah, Waterloo, Ontario. Okay. If you ever set up to come on live on panel, let me know. Oh, hearing Roxy snoring there, that really burns me out.
Oh my God.
I went and fooled around in my garage today a little bit, and
Well, that's good.
my son's coming down tomorrow. They're gonna bring down some of those 5-gallon jugs I got up there, and I go fill them up with gas.
Nice.
They're way too high for me, so.
You filling up with gas for the
Summer
Oh, okay.
for the lawn tractor, and
Gotcha.
because as soon as things start getting better, man, the gas is gonna go through the roof. I know it. I just know
Yeah,
it.
I know you're right. It'll change. So it will definitely save you some money if you have the means to stockpile gas right now.
I just replied, thanks for the invite. Just send me the info on Zoom. I used it. Okay. Yeah, I'll use the same email address there. Okay. Invites. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm just not sure when it's gonna get better. But enough of the corona.
Yeah. I don't even think our zoo's gonna open up again.
You don't think what?
The schools will open up here during the summer. I don't think they'll
No,
open
this
up.
year? No.
No. Coast to Coast Drones. What the heck? They let Roger back on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They let him back.
Yeah, they were tired of getting threats.
Yeah, those guys out of New York was getting ready to send Big Mike out there to straighten them out.
Where would Zoom be without Roger?
In their happy place. Okay, hold on. Invite. Okay, now I'm gonna send it to you, Richard. I'll see if your name will pop up first in here.
I was just waiting till my fiance comes back from visiting a neighbor. You know, she went over because my neighbor's pregnant, and they didn't have any toilet paper. They've been literally just using rags. So we're like, we'll bring you some toilet paper.
Oh my God.
I said, that's very kind of you to bring your neighbor some toilet paper like that. And she's like, wow. She's like, I never thought I'd hear that it's very kind to bring someone a pack of toilet paper.
Wow.
Yeah, she's just been using rags. They can't find it anywhere. But we found
Our stores are full here. Our stores are full with them here.
Not here. Still not even here.
Well, Roger, you could sell it. Send a case of that gold over there to John.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the gold, man.
I just sent you the invite, Richard. Let me know if you get it or not.
Can't find anything.
It sometimes takes 2 or 3 times to send it to you. You're making history, John. There you go. I'll take some gold too.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, Lynn's right. I mean, this is basically pretty historical, all things considered.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
it's one for the history books.
Absolutely. Yeah, as soon as she comes back, I'm gonna get back to this place.
Like it's yesterday, I went to the store, and it was what 11 o'clock in the morning. Of course, we had to line up to go into the store. And we walked in, it was packed full, toilet paper, packed full, and nobody was coming out with toilet paper.
Well, do you? I guess you would get the senior hours that they're having for the stores.
I didn't go. Yeah, you got to be there at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh wow, man, that's a little bit too early for me.
Oh yeah.
I went up there at around 11 o'clock. My son and I were there. I met my son over there, and we were both in line. He had to go and get some stuff. I had to go get some stuff. So
yeah,
Amazon has it all in stock right now.
Yeah.
All the toilet paper you want.
Oh, it's going to slow down now for sure.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to check that because last time I checked, poof, there was nothing.
Yep. I went there just to see if it was, because I know a week or two ago this was out of stock, that was out of stock.
Yeah.
But as you can see right here on the screen share, everything's in stock.
Oh, let's see. There's 10 rolls for sale. Well, why are they 1 star? Holy crap!
Yep. So I would say if anybody can't get it, go to Amazon. My favorite place to shop.
Yeah.
Oh, I see why people were pissed. Because originally these rolls cost $30. That would make me pissed too.
And family mega rolls of toilet paper, $14 with free shipping.
Yeah,
Is that, Is that the 1 ply, 2 ply, 3 ply?
You know what? That matters because there's
Yeah, it does.
there's no sense in getting toilet paper that just falls apart in your butt.
Yeah.
Falls apart where? Here, I'm gonna share it again. I'm gonna share it again for
You know
you.
what?
Yeah, let me see.
Right there. Do you see
Oh,
it?
yeah.
3-ply toilet paper,
Let me see.
$7.55 for 10 rolls.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay, with $3.99 shipping.
But if you go over here, I don't know what 3 and 4 ply maybe.
Well, the higher the ply, the more sturdy the piece of toilet paper, right?
But it's that's only $14 and it's free shipping. But it's still more. It's more expensive than if you buy the 10 rolls and pay the $3.99 shipping, because then it only comes out to $10. They got all kinds of them.
Well, what's going on here with the arrival date? It says arrives April 17th to May 8th.
I don't know. Does that you clicked on that one?
I clicked on the 10 roll one. Yeah, I clicked on 10 roll one for with the 3-ply, the one
Let's
that
go
you
down and check this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
I think everything they've got says that.
Hello.
Oh my god, April 17th to May 8th? What
Yep.
am I supposed to do now?
I'm off mute.
Oh, hey Rich.
You talking, Paul?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay. Something happened to my. Hold on. I gotta fix my microphone here.
Okay.
That's a little in a way that's
There.
a little misleading because this
That
makes it
working?
look like they're all in stock, but oh, well, at the top I actually see a message. Inventory on certain items may be temporarily unavailable.
Well, maybe if you go down through that list or call customer service at Amazon, they could probably tell you what they could ship right away.
Yeah,
there we-
that would probably be a good idea.
Because they just pop right there in the computer and they'd know.
Hey, Richard, how you doing? Whoop. You just popped out.
Yeah, he popped in. I think he's trying to get
would
his
think you're
microphone.
discussing toilet paper such as that. Yeah, it's a Lynn.
No, Lynn, I never thought this. That was my point before when I said, "Oh, you're really kind to let your neighbor, let her, who has a pregnant kid and can't go to the store and all that stuff, have toilet paper." It's a very kind thing.
Hey, Carpenter Rick, you just came in from shooting a few. Sighting in my new reflex sight. Oh, cool.
Buy
Richard, you
bidet.
have comments?
Coast to Coast says buy a bidet.
Buy a bidet. Yeah, I've thought about that.
Okay, what you gotta do you hear me at least, Richard? Do you hear? Okay.
But you know what? Even with a bidet, you still need
Yeah.
toilet.
Richard, do you hear me?
You go take your cursor down to
Wait,
the
doesn't hear-
bottom.
Doesn't hear us. Hi, Rich.
I hear you now.
Okay, good. We hear you.
I
too.
got you guys.
Yeah. It's like me too. I put myself on mute to talk to my brother on the phone. I come back, I couldn't hear nobody or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoom changed the spot for the microphone.
Hello, Richard. I'm Paul.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
And everybody knows
Looks
me.
like he
I'm
has
Roger.
50 dolls and bears watching him. He's surrounded.
Oh yeah. This is the spare room / studio where I do my YouTubing. And we have it set up for our grandkids when they come over. So
Oh, what a relief. we got enough with Paul with his sing-alongs. I didn't think
You want that again, Roger?
No, I'm okay. No, I'm okay, Paul. I'm okay,
I
Paul.
want it live now. I want the performance.
Corey Manlow just said something interesting. 2 arrested in failed prison drone drop attempt in Kingston on Tuesday.
Oh no.
Nice. Glad you got him. Oh, Paul scared away Richard.
No,
Hey, Richard, Roger makes me do this at least once an hour. So here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Madamana, do, 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 madamana, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Madamana.
you know, that brings back good memories. I was when I was growing up as a kid, yeah, because we all kind of grow up as kids, don't we?
Yeah.
I love the Muppets. I just love the Muppets, and I still get a kick out of watching them with the grandkids.
You know, I did too, because, you know, anybody who grew up in who was a 90s kid, they still played all that stuff on TV. Now, I guess they don't really do it much anymore, do they?
Carpenter Rick says, Paul, my kids were beside me.
Yep. Well, right. You can thank Uncle Roger for that, because he
Oh, my God.
he keeps track, and he sent me an email, says, hey, you need to do the Manamana song. Okay.
Paul, my daughter says again. Oh, no. Why did I do that?
Encore.
Manamana, do, 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 do. Manamana, do, 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 do. Manamana.
Well, you'd make somebody a good grandpa. You know that.
Oh man.
No, I'm happy to help you out, Roger. You just let me know when.
Roxy's turning over there. No more.
Well, that's probably what she's dreaming about in her sleep when her legs start going.
Yeah, well, all right,
Yeah, well.
No more.
Hey, Roxy, you want some more Manamana?
She doesn't look like she cares.
No.
She's getting up. She's gonna walk away. No more. She can't get up.
I think she's trying to cover her ears.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Ariel says my mute button's getting a workout. There you go.
So, Richard, what is it you're going to send to Roger? Is that the globe
Oh,
thing? The mini?
yeah. So, I mean, I just did a review on this thing, and
Oh, yeah.
this thing. So it's basically the charging base for
Right.
the Mini.
Yeah.
This is really great for people who don't have a Flymore kit and they just have the one battery. And because it uses similar to what Apple used to use with their MacBooks, where it's like a magnetic connection to where where the power plug goes. Well, DJI's put a little magnetic piece. Let's see if I can show it to you here. There.
Okay.
And so this actually, and this is really strong magnets. So my fingers are too big for this. Okay, let's see if I can get this in camera. So there's the magnetic piece.
Yeah.
And then there's the actual micro USB connection, right? And this magnetic piece attaches, and then you just plug that into your drone. And then all you want to do is just take the magnetic piece off, because this micro USB will stay in your drone. It's a pretty snug fit.
Okay.
And then anytime you want to charge it, you just drop it on the base. It'll line itself up perfectly because of that little magnet every time.
That'll charge the battery.
It'll charge the battery, and it's really cool because it'll glow when it's charging, and it'll stay on solid when it's charged.
Okay.
So it's a fun thing to have. I'm planning on getting, when they're available, at least 3 more Mavic Mini batteries.
Okay.
So I did a review on something by Rav Power. It's an awesome power bank.
Okay.
And I've actually charged up a complete set in the Flymore combo of the Mavic Mini batteries using that power bank.
Okay.
As well as my Mavic 2 Pro and my Mavic Air and the Spark. And they're all Flymore combo kits. And that portable power bank I could take with me out in the field, and I can go there with a complete set of charged batteries, and then while I'm flying, charge more. So So I really don't need that, like the display thing. And I thought it'd be really cool for you to have since you got a brand new Mavic Mini. So why not, eh?
Yeah, true.
That's really nice of you.
Yeah,
That is
thank you so much. You're much appreciated.
Yep.
Give me a second, though. Corey Mano, thank you. Yes, thank you.
What does it say on there again?
Super chat. Thank you.
What does it say on that?
I'll see you guys later. All right.
Okay.
Okay, John.
No, I wish I could savor it.
Phenomena. 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 Bye, John.
Rich, it was good to meet you.
Bye,
Take care.
John.
Oh my.
Centroid's in the house. How you doing there, Centroid? Oh, you got it there, Corey Mano. Lynn, that's really neat. Okay. Yeah, so thank you again so much. Much appreciated. I'll be fixing up all my shelves here. That plugs into a USB port though, eh? Right?
Yeah, it doesn't come with a power adapter.
Yeah.
I probably have an extra one kicking around, so I'll throw it in the box. But it comes with a USB cable, so it's USB-C to micro USB that plugs into the base. I wish DJI would just get up with the times and standardize all their controller connections with USB-C.
Yeah.
That would be so nice. But it is what it is.
Yeah. But I think I could probably plug it into the plug, the DJI charger.
Yeah.
I got that thing. I can probably just plug into that and I
It could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like I said, I'll probably scrounge up another power adapter for it and just throw it in the box, because this way then you don't have to tie up the power brick for your Mavic Mini, because you got the Fly More combo, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have the charger for that.
Okay.
Cool. I'm glad it's going to get to good use, because for me it would just sit in a box on the shelf, and I hate seeing stuff just sit around and collect dust. It's
Your Saturday night fun meter gets pegged out every time. It's because like I said, this bloody weather we're having here, like this morning was nice weather, but Kim went up flying, and I was going to go up flying after that, but the winds picked up and everything. It's new to me, the Mavic Mini. I don't want to take a chance. I like to go out there when it's really nice out. And it's going to be soon, though. It's going to be soon, because I looked at the weather for this week, and they're saying nice weather after Monday. So I will be flying this week.
Nice. Yeah, I find I haven't had the Mavic Mini out as much as I'd want to, because, again, I was hoping to do this drone strobe light test, and with the Mini, because the Mini is so small, right?
Yeah.
And you lose line of sight so easily with it compared to the other larger drones.
Yeah.
And when you get older and you need these things, it gets tougher. So
yeah.
But the weather has been crappy, and it's either too windy or it's just there's some precipitation or something crazy going on. So patience, it'll come.
Hey, Rich, what do you think about that Lume Cube, great big bubble thing they put on the top of the drones?
You mean this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got this. It actually weighs in. There's another one here. It's a drone strobe by Ulanzi. And this one, as you can see, it's a little bit bigger. It weighs in a bit more. But with the Lume Cube, it just has a plastic cover that you replace. So they give you red and green. And then otherwise, it's just white by default. I think the Lume Cube is brighter than the Ulanzi one, and the Ulanzi weighs more.
Okay.
But the thing that I find that's a lot of guys will have their opinion on this, and that's fair. But to me, a drone strobe light is for the pilot. It's not so much to warn other. No. It's for me to be, if I look down at my controller for a second and I look back up, my eyes can quickly focus in on that drone and I go, there it is. That's right. I'm not hunting for it. Right. And that's to help maintain visual line of sight. But with a Mavic Mini, where did I hide it? I got it here somewhere. Essentially, you're limited to where you can put one of these, right? So
Yeah.
the only place that I could think of, and again, I'm this will be an experiment, is on the bottom,
Yeah.
right? And
That's
then
too big for the back
some
door.
folks will argue, well, you're covering up a few vents here.
Yeah,
But-
okay.
I mean, you do have a venting here and here if this is covered, and there is venting in the side,
Yeah.
right, as well. So, I mean, for me as a pilot, if I was to stick this on the bottom
Okay.
and I'm looking from the ground up, I'm
Yeah.
hoping that I'll be able to see it easier, right?
Yeah.
As the temperatures get warmer, I'll take my heat gun to the Mini and check to see how warm it's getting with that Velcro on there.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's getting too warm compared to what it should be, I'll probably have to think of something else.
You can't stick it on the back door where the battery goes in.
You could, but there's not a lot of real estate back there,
See,
right?
Richard, here's what I use.
Those are
The firehouse.
No, that's
Those-
not the firehouse, but the firehouse would go on there. Here's a
Uh-huh.
firehouse. It would go on there. I got Velcro on there.
Yeah.
These are, oh God, what the hell are they? They're, I'm having a senior moment.
I know they're I'm almost
Flytrons.
That's
Flytrons.
it.
Flytrons. And I've got a whole slew of these in whites, reds, greens.
Oh
And-
wow.
And they really are pretty darn bright for the size of them.
Are they pricey though? Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is bright.
They're a 3-mile strobe.
Nice.
Rigor mortis printing mount that.
Except when you turn them on and off, you have to put your thumb over it so you don't blind yourself. They got a little button to turn them on and off.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis print a mount that clips on the side of the vents, or a printing machine or something.
Yeah, you could do that, but see,
Yeah.
where I have it on the bottom is I just have a piece of Velcro right between the legs there,
Okay,
Oh,
there's no
nice.
vent- There's no
and then
vent,
I just then I stick that one there. And this one,
It's on top.
I got a piece of Velcro on the lid, and I just stick
Nice.
it like that.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that.
It
I like
works
that.
good for me. And if I wanted to put the firehouse on the back, I could just stick that on too, you know?
Nice. What I seen, they call them Cree. Is it Cree LEDs? That
I
are supposed to be
agree.
like there's a certain type of LED that's super bright.
Right.
And anything I found on mind you, I've only looked on Amazon and I've done a few Google searches. What they're asking for these things is really pricey.
Yeah. Like the firehouse ones are $32, Paul, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
American, $32 American.
32 USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And-
about
and-
$50
And
ours.
where do you get them from? Like
Amazon.
Amazon? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I'll have to take a look.
I'm going to go over and look over here.
Yeah, so
Yeah, 'cause I think- Personally, I think these are just too big. They'd be good for like a Mavic Air.
Mavic or a Mavic 4, Phantom 4 Pro.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, Phantoms, yeah. Yeah, it's it, Micro Ghost, Yo Codger. Yeah, I understand that. Like I got permission to fly on. We got a lot of acreage here, so I got permission to fly all over here. So there's no problem with that.
yeah, they're $36, Roger.
American or Canadian?
American.
Okay.
For
Okay,
the
Rick Mortis.
for the-
You have a good night. Good day. Good night with your youngest one.
for the firehouse.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking for, here we go. Here's the Strobon 3-pack. You get a white, a red, and a green. They're not cheap either because they're really good ones.
Mm.
They are $81.99
Oh,
For the
God.
for the 3-pack.
for the 3-pack. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
still American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you compare it to the others, you're paying about $30 odd US for each one.
Right. See, there's-
versus, and that would be about $90 for 3 of those US.
Yep.
So yeah, you're about the same dollars, but you're getting the green, the red, and the yellow or
Yep,
white.
there's the strobe on now. Right now, I'm sharing them. But
Okay.
up here, you get up here. Here's the firehouse, $29.99 for that one by itself.
Oh,
But if you want to get the super firehouse right here, it's $36.99.
Okay.
And they got all kinds of them. Here's $36.99. But like I say, when we get into the smaller drones, you want small.
mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, and anything you're going to add, you're going to put it over the 249 gram weight, anyways.
Right.
Coast to Coast Jones flies around mainly his backyard. He says, just my backyard, I only got up to 200 feet. I have to get Lance to fly. Oh, okay.
Lank. Yep. Lance. Some people call it Lank because of the end, and some people call it Lance.
Yeah.
You need to get an authorization.
Did you see how low that helicopter was here this morning again?
Yeah. Roger's under surveillance, you know.
I don't know. The Army helicopters are so freaking low here lately. I don't know what's going on. Lately, about a month ago, a bunch of them flew over the house. The whole house was shaking like, what the hell? I go outdoors on the balcony and they're coming up like that. And they're 500 feet, 400 feet, 500 feet high. You know, but just going over the
big
and
one.
there's no airport around here. There's no airport, nothing around here. I don't know why they're flying so freaking
Well,
low.
that's why they can do it, Roger. There's no airport.
But at least you could hear them coming from far. So it's, you got a drone up in the air, you can bring it down right away.
Bump. Yep.
That's still
I
gonna
have
be pretty
I have
unnerving.
choppers here all the time, being on the border. We've got
Yeah.
Border Patrol has a big chopper, and they go back and forth, and the Coast
Yeah.
Guard goes up into the lake and back down again.
Yeah, so it's but, I mean, at least we get a warning with the way they make their sounds. But I think it was the first 3 days we were here. I moved here 11 years ago. Kim and I were out in the garage fixing up things and all that. And we just went outdoors to have a cigarette, and we hear 2 bloody jets. And man, they flew low. And they were following each other like that. And no numbers on them or nothing. They were gray jets going towards Quebec City. And that scared the hell out of us too. What the hell? Why are they flying so low? In those days, 11 years ago, we weren't flying drones then. So we didn't give a crap. But now you think about it, and those jets were bloody low. And if we were flying, for sure, we would have hit them. For sure. And especially those helicopters. Oh, holy crap. But because our Air Force, the airplane base here is 15 kilometers away from here. So we're safe to fly.
Mm-hmm.
So, the only time we're not safe is when we get a warning 3 days you got the air show going on. If they do the air show, we don't fly here at all because they come right around here too. So
Yeah, the closest heliport to me would be a hospital helipad.
yeah.
And I'm still probably a good 5 kilometers away from the perimeter of that.
Yeah, it's true. The hospital's further away than the airport. So yeah. But like I said this morning, I was doing a live stream, and I was showing the guys on the live stream how low it was. And I got a video on my channel too, the helicopter flying just the height of the telephone post.
Wow.
Almost. Yeah. So I don't know if he was checking the lines. I don't know, like Hydro-Quebec, they check the electrical lines with their helicopters, but we don't have those kind of lines here. They're just checking telephone posts, I guess. I don't know what the hell we're looking for. There weren't cops, because the cops here, their helicopters are yellow.
Yeah.
So
maybe you're a person of interest there, Roger.
That's it. You hit it, Rich. You hit it. Rich.
My growing days are over.
And I know you just keep telling them it's medicinal. It's medicinal.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't smoke it. I just rub it all over me, you know?
Oh my God.
I just had a visual. Ah.
So what are you working? You're working in IT, right?
That's right. Yeah. For Home Hardware head office in St. Jacobs.
Okay. Well, I'm retired. It makes 11 years, 12 years. So I used to work in the hospitals, and let's put this way, I'm glad I'm not working in them now.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My heart goes out to the healthcare workers that are putting in so many hours right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I could go back to work if I wanted to, but it's my legs that don't want to. So, but I wouldn't go back to work. That'd be too dangerous for me. Not 65 or no.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah, we've been supporting. I've been working from home for the last 2 weeks now, and I'm going to keep doing it until we get the all clear. So, yeah, they're trying to keep as many bodies working from home as they can.
Yeah,
and just keep like a skeleton staff, so to speak, on site. Just to minimize. They said, hey, you can't get together in the cafeteria anymore for lunch. You got to eat at your desk and all these things. So yeah, I mean, we all got to do our part to try to get past this, right? So it is what it is.
I'll go out and eat in my car, that's for sure. Be a lot safer in my car.
Yeah.
Roger used to work for years in the hospital. He was in charge of sterilizing and cleaning up all the hazardous.
Yeah. So
wow.
So I'm sort of like glad I'm out of it. And
he used to wear those hazmat suits around the hospital. They called him Spaceman.
Actually, I used to wear that when I was working at McGill University. When I worked at McGill, I was wearing that, but not in the hospital, though, the hazmat, not these hospitals here. But,
you would be now.
Yeah. At McGill University, I worked there long enough. It's not me to quit my job. It was my health that made me quit my job over there. So as soon as I walked in McGill University, I had the job right away full time. And lots of guys says, God, it makes 20 years I'm here. My job's not full time yet. I had a good position and everything, but I had to let go. So, because my wife was sick and I had 2 young kids then and all that, and my starting to get ulcers and all this crap, and I couldn't handle it. So, I had to let go of that job over there. But I've always worked in hospitals, always after that. So.
Well, McGill, you were working in the research lab, weren't you?
Yeah. I was disinfecting animal cages and everything then, and
all the animals got to know Roger as Uncle Roger.
Yeah, you didn't want to make pets out of them. No. You really didn't want to.
There was no monkeying around on that job.
No, but we had baboons though.
You still got to wonder though. I mean, we don't even think about the type of jobs that some folks have to do or do in their lives, and a lot of people don't stop to think, wow, like, okay, who cleans up that mess? You know what I mean? Yeah. Or who has to look after that?
Well, the other thing nobody really thinks about is in research, those animals, every animal I have has a personality, and those animals are caged up and they look at you. It's not like a blank stare. They look at you intently, like, I
want to get out.
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a tough gig. That's a tough gig.
On
Yeah, then-
Roger's last day, did you go around and open all the cages, Roger, and say, be free? Be free.
No, it was my cage door I opened up. I'm be free. I'll be free. No, I couldn't see myself either doing that job for 20 something odd years. Or no, I couldn't see myself doing that. They just announced that we are from the close. They just announced where I am from. They closed the Quebec Ontario border. I knew they were going to close the frontier. Yeah, I knew they were going to do that. They did to New Brunswick and Quebec. So yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was talking about it last week on top of that. They were talking about that last week also. Oh yeah. I know Post Canada is stopped shipping to 60 countries. They, I don't know why they did that though. I mean, none of our guys got to go and deliver the mail there.
No, but I think it's a reciprocal thing. If you can't ship it there, if you don't take it back, and they don't take it back. So
Okay.
they're pretty much saying, like China, if you want to ship something here, we're not taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many orders on Amazon. If you look now, you've got like a almost end of April date for delivery.
Yeah, the 20th of April or 25th of April.
And that's a moving target.
Yep.
Yeah, Carpenter Rick. I knew that was going to happen. Carpenter Rick lives in Ontario also. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, it's better for everybody, I guess. Danger Ranger up in Timiskaming. Hey Bill, how you doing?
Newfound. He's out there where they closed off the border there too, right? Newfoundland?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they closed the New Brunswick border, so I guess you have to go through New Brunswick to go to Newfoundland, don't you?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Oh well. Now we're going to start feeling closed in for sure. Reality just hit. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
it's going to be something in the future that it's just going to alter the way we just live from here on.
yeah.
Because even though they may find
You're trying to fix up
an
your chat.
antidote or a cure for this or a vaccine, what's next? Something else.
I hope I get my Hubson Zeno through it though. It says April 6th. Okay. Oh, I'm sure you get it.
Yeah, the Hubson, not get something else. Just the Hubson. We're not wishing anything like that on you.
So you can see the chat now there, Richard?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. I
I've had
was going
to.
to ask you that a while ago, but Paul distracted me.
I'm doing the Zoom on my iPad that I use for video editing, and I've got a smaller iPad that I just threw up on the left here, so I can see the chat.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it makes it easier that way. So every time you see me look over a little bit, I'm looking at the chats.
Danger Ranger, yeah. Suddenly everybody's a dog walker.
The only thing that I can't understand, not that I want to beat the horse, but is anybody having a conversation about deciding, well, if they're really that sick, then move on to somebody else that you can help? I don't get that. That mentality,
There's still a lot of questions, right? Like we've technically been quarantined here because of my wife. She got some of the symptoms, but
Okay.
not all of them. And then when she called telehealth and went through that whole process, all they told her was stay home in quarantine, and anyone else with you stay home in quarantine. And I'm scratching
Okay.
my head going, well, wouldn't you want to test her? Like, she has some of the symptoms, but not all of them. But they figured, and because of what she does for a living, she meets all and greets all sorts of people in
Sure.
retail.
Mhm.
And she even admitted that she'd meted and greeted some people that came from overseas, like after a cruise or whatever. So
Okay.
who knows?
Yeah.
And I was just surprised. I was really surprised that they just said, well, just stay home.
Well, and there's so many mixed messages out there too. It's like some people think that if they no longer have the symptoms that they're somehow cured, but there's doctors saying no, you have to still quarantine yourself for 14 days because you're still giving off the disease
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
virus.
Yeah.
And then some are saying you're the most contagious 48 hours before you get the symptoms.
Yep.
So
That's-
yeah, there's so many unknowns right now, right?
Yep. And I learned a new phrase yesterday. It's called virus shedding.
Yeah.
That's where you're giving it off all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Carpenter Rick. Yeah. I know here in Quebec, they're trying to tell, like a lot of people here in Quebec have their cottages, right? By the lakes and all that. Now they're trying to tell people, do not go to your cottages. Because if where you go, you might spread the disease. So you better get up there right away, Carpenter Rick, before they stop
To the locals, yeah.
traveling. Yeah. And yeah, talking about dog walking. Here they closed all the dog parks in Montreal today. All
Wow.
the dog parks are closed. Bring it back,
Yeah,
guys.
I totally get what they're trying to do. It's just for us, from a human nature point of view, we love to be, talk to people, be with people. For the most part, you're interacting with people. This is such a huge shift for us to, get used to being 6 to 12 feet away from someone and having a conversation, and then being discouraged from getting together and, doing what you normally do and have always done in your life. So
That's it. Yeah. It's like my brother Paul, he's 75 years old. He goes to the gym 5 days a week. He goes
Wow.
bowling 3 times a week.
Not anymore.
And not anymore. Now he's stuck in his little 2-room apartment, and he's climbing the walls. He's following me every 3 hours. It's normal for him. He's always with people, all the time. But now he's insulated. He can't go out.
He doesn't do the internet thing at all.
Just games.
Well, he
Just
needs to reach out on the internet, probably find some people that he knows.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
He does Facebook and all that. I don't do Facebook though, but he does Facebook with his son, his granddaughters, and all that. But he's the kind of guy who likes to go out. He likes to go out all the time. But now he's stuck in and he's climbing the walls. That's for sure. But I phone him every day. He phones me every phones me a lot. So that's good to everybody, that's for sure. Like here, it's not so bad. Kim's here, I mean, he's always upstairs. I'm downstairs, but at least I got somebody to talk to in the house. He doesn't.
Yeah, I love my wife dearly, and after being married for 35 years, we're hoping that we could last another 35,
Yeah.
And then I've got my youngest son and his girlfriend who live with us. So it's not a full house, but it's a busy house. And,
Yeah.
Everybody finds their own little space every once in a while, and you just gotta respect that, right?
Yeah, true.
Well, and the other thing is the understanding that you will socialize, but it's not anybody's job to entertain you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna go make a coffee.
Okay. All right, Roger. Because there's so many people that have to be entertained. their whole life.
That's true.
And they're not comfortable, what I call, in their own skin in their own life. They have to be stimulated from the outside constantly. I have a friend of mine, he's going absolutely crazy because he just makes the rounds of everybody and goes and visits everybody in town and whatever. And he's going as absolute stir crazy.
It's a tough adjustment.
Yeah.
But a lot of the countries that are, a few of the countries that are kind of getting through this and past this, can't emphasize enough that everybody's got to just, ride out the storm,
Right.
do what they can. And I know it's going to be tough for a lot of the folks that, even though our prime minister says, hey, we're going to make this available and that available. I know through firsthand experience, trying to get through for my wife's behalf, because of what she does. She works retail, and just trying to get answers, and you're on the phone for hours, and then finally you get through to somebody and you go through this process, and then you're asked to be put on hold for 5 minutes, and then you're disconnected. And then it's just like, oh, it's frustrating.
Yep. Yes, it is. But I've been a retired hermit now quite a while. And except for here with Roger on Canadian Drone Hub, I'm comfortable if I don't see anybody for days. It doesn't bother me any. I used to go and enjoy shopping at midnight or 1 o'clock in the 24-hour stores, park it right at the front door, go and get whatever you want, get right back out again. But now they've closed all the 24-hour stores down and put them into an 8 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night time frame. And of course, so if I were to go there, it'd be a mob of people. So what I did today, I just got my first home delivery of groceries from a major shopping chain, and brought it right to my door.
Yeah. And it's amazing. It'll be interesting to see how long we have to go through this process. I mean, not that I'm hoping it's going to take a long time,
Right.
but it'll be interesting to see how our culture slightly changes in the way we do things, because now we're being forced to do things that we wouldn't normally do, like order groceries.
Yeah.
Right. We would go to the grocery store. And unless you're not capable due to physical or restrictions or whatever. And it's forcing people to kind of embrace technology a little bit more, to try to make things work, to try to, keep moving forward in their day-to-day lives.
It's easier on everybody, It's like Mark Centroid told a story this morning about he went out to get Mexican, or was it Chinese? I think it was Mexican carry out. And everybody, when you go there, you order it on the phone and give them all the information. And everybody stands 6 feet away from each other all the way around the outside of the building. And they come out bringing bags and they say, who's this? And they got gloves on. This is an order for so-and-so. This is an order for so-and-so. And he said it was like Night of the Walking Dead.
On the way by there, Richard, what kind of drones do you have besides the Mavic Mini?
I've got a Mavic Air, a Spark, and I've got a Mavic 2, not the Zoom, but the one with the Hasselblad, whatever you call it.
The Mavic
camera.
2 Pro.
Yep. That's it. Thank you. Yep. And
I fly the Zoom.
And I often wondered if I should have gotten the Zoom, only because of the fact that you can, zoom in with that camera. But my wife told me I have to behave and be a good boy for a while before we consider any more toys. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my girlfriend Lenny, who's in here all the time, she says, just go buy whatever you want. Don't worry about it. If you want it, buy it. Right, Lenny?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Roger's laughing over there.
Yeah. And what did I get from, recently, well, maybe a couple months ago, but I haven't really had a chance to try it yet, is I got my first little FPV drone. It's
Okay.
what is it? A little Whoop, tiny Whoop or whatever.
Tiny Wolf, yeah.
You get the goggles with it and the whole thing. And yeah, I mean, I'm a visual guy, like a visual line of sight flyer, right?
Yep.
So I come from flying over 15 years RC helicopters, and nothing was virtual. Everything's hands-on,
Yep. Yep.
you know, and it's a tough curve to learn. It really is, because and it's a really expensive hobby.
Yes, it is.
And I loved it. The adrenaline rush you get flying RC helicopters once you start doing acrobatics and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't found anything to replace it yet. But will I go back to doing that one day? Maybe, just from a recreational point of view rather than doing competitions.
Yeah.
I used to go to IRCHA in Indiana every time they used to have the helicopter competitions there.
Right.
Now, I wasn't one of the top flyers or anything like that, but I still go out there.
They do some amazing stuff with that.
Oh yeah.
My first helicopter was, I'm talking back in the 80s, had a chainsaw motor, and you got gas all over you and everything else. And it was about 5 feet long. The rotor was 6 feet. And if you kept that sucker in the air for more than 2 or 3 minutes, you were a hero. And then I moved on to Align helicopters.
Yeah.
And those are the ones I used to watch guys do that flips and flops and upside down and everything. And I said, that's not me either. So then I transitioned over to quadcopters and hexacopters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the Align helicopters. I started off with the small 400 series. And then actually what happened is my son one Christmas got me this toy helicopter that you could fly around the house.
Right.
And then everything just went downhill from there,
hooked.
including my
Yep.
pocketbook.
Yep. And my last Align I had was a hexacopter, was the Align M690L, the large scale.
Okay.
That was big. And
Wow.
what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, I didn't like, even way back when, you had to have a Futaba radio. You had to then put your own servos and everything else on the copter, because you just bought the frames that came with motors. And after that, it was up to you to get it to fly. And I wasn't into the fixing and doing. And so that was kind of frustrating. So when they came out now, ready to fly out of the box, I says, all right, now we're going.
Okay.
But that big Align, big one, you know how when we fly quadcopters, whatever, now they get a little bit of a bank, but that big sucker, the props on that were this long.
Mhm.
And when it took off and you went going and you banked to the left, that baby would do like a 747, you know?
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool too. But yeah, I've owned pretty much. Well, then I went into Akira's, and then I moved up to the Align big, because I wanted a big one. Then I moved into DJI, and I've been pretty much into DJI. I did have an Autel, the one that looks like the Phantom, for a little while, and then I had the Autel Evo, and I didn't like it because it was kind of quirky at first when they first came out, so I got rid of it right away. And then I've had them all. I had the Spark, I had the Air, I had the I never had a Phantom, but I had the Inspires. I had the Inspire 1, the Inspire 2, the Inspire Pro, the Inspire, all the different Inspires. And I really liked those, but I didn't like how bulky they were when you take into consideration, like you might appreciate, Rich, when we go fly our Mavic 2s, there's no comparison about how easy it is to go out and fly. You know, I've got a Tahoe, and I used to take the Inspires out, grab the top of it, and go out and set that baby in the back, and had another bag with the big controller in it, and it just wasn't. It worked because I didn't know any better.
Just catching on a message here from Centroid. He says, Paul Murray, isn't it time you look into another Inspire?
I just did that a month ago, bought it and sold it. I passed it on to Phantom Hodges. Just got it this first of this week. I found a brand new Inspire 1 version 2, and I got a fairly good buy on it. Brand new in the box for $980, but at $980.
Wow.
Corey Mahano says, Paul, there's have more Inspires on sale at Walmart. Turbo Kim's in the house. Drone shots.
Rich, did you remember that fiasco, don't you?
Yeah. Drone shots, 24. Let's go for 24 hours. No, drone shots.
I ordered 12, Rich, and they took it, and I ordered them on a Thursday, and by Monday I got notification that there was a mistake and they were canceling the order, refunded my money.
Oh man,
I was figuring out where I was going to put that pallet of Inspire 2.
That would have been a sweet deal.
Oh yeah.
That was funny though. Oh man, everybody was hyped up. Believe me.
We talked about that for weeks, didn't we, Roger?
Oh yeah. I had a lot of fun with it.
So how far back does everyone's hobby days go? Like, I think the first thing I remember doing from an RC hobby standpoint was RC cars. We used to race on carpet, the Associated brand, and we used to do indoor carpet racing. It was just a blast. A lot of fun. And then we did nitro cars after a couple of years, and that was having to take that car and you had a flywheel in there to start the motor, and then you had to put it on a starter that would spin this rubber wheel, and then you push it down and you turn it over, and all the gas and the smoke and and then you hit the wall with one of those things, and they're reasonably good tanks, but still stuff breaks.
Yep. Rich, do you remember back in the days of slot car racing?
Oh yeah.
Indoor slot car. They had huge tracks, and then they had along one wall they had a drag strip, slot car drag strip, where you took was like a plug that where the wires were connected. You stuck it in the plug, and they'd take off and go down the end.
Yep.
Myself, I just started flying a couple of years ago, so 2 years now. I had the Spark.
Well, Roger, don't be modest. You used to, when in your younger days, you used to do a little bit of flying on your own.
Yeah, hell yeah, but not that time. Hey, JDS, how you doing?
Paul, that's probably why he's still a person of interest with all those helicopters flying by his place, right?
Hey, Kim, I had a car like that. Okay, a slot car racing.
Yep. Slot car racing, JDS.
So everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. And don't forget to check out everybody's channels, guys. Make sure you got them still supported.
JDS, it's Saturday night. What are you doing on here? Why aren't you paying attention to Chrissy?
Because he's not there. He's in. JDS, they closed the Ontario frontier of Quebec and Ontario. La frontière, I say in French, la frontière, that means frontier. So, between Ontario and Quebec.
I remember I used to have the first thing closest to anything that would fly was this little helicopter. It was a toy, it was a game, and you'd have a tower in the middle.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
and it used to spin around.
Yeah,
I
and
had
you
one
could
of
make
those.
it hover and go backwards and
Yep.
forwards.
Yeah,
And then you'd have a little hook or a basket or something.
yeah,
and
pick
you'd
something
pick
up and move it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him to Miskamine. Oh, okay.
Yep, had that. It was out on the end of the boom, and on the end was
Yep.
like this, and it would hook to the helicopter, and then you go backwards, tilt it backwards, and then go backwards, forward.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then my mom says to me one year, and she was so, God bless her, she, rest her soul. She one day called me and said, honey, I had a garage sale today. And I went, oh yeah, how'd you do? And she says, oh, I did really great. And I used to have that toy set I still had that, a whole bunch of G.I. Joe stuff and, the Corgi cars and my mom used to have these like old 45s and Elvis Presley records and all this, when you'd have the milk crates and
Sure. Yep.
you'd have just all this stuff. And she was so proud of herself because she sold all this at a really good price to somebody who just, obviously, grabbed the stuff and ran with it. But I didn't have the heart to tell her that, oh, wow, you just, you could have done a lot better than that. If I would have known she was doing that, I would have gladly just found the money out of my own pocket and given it to her. But it is what it is. And a lot of those toys that I used to have are now gone. Otherwise, it'd just be cool to have them again and maybe pass them on to the grandkids too. But it is what it is. They're gone and somebody else is enjoying them.
Well, you hope so. You'd hope that it didn't end up in a landfill somewhere.
Yeah, or chances are that that somebody probably just profited from it, going, "Hey, here's a GI Joe in mint condition."
Well, what I find is the new generation don't covet things the way we do.
Yeah.
It's like if dad or grandpa passes on, who wants that? I don't want that junk. Just put it out to the curb.
So, have you always lived in Ontario, Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. Grew up in Toronto in the West End, Runnymede and Bloor area.
Mhm.
And then after I got married, sometime forever ago, then we moved out to Kitchener, which is the sister city of Waterloo or whatever. And been here, it seems like forever. So yeah, in Ontario all my life.
Okay. Well, I've been in Quebec I lived in Quebec all my life, but I did live out in the States a little while, but I came back. And I've been here ever since. So I came back when I was 20 years old because my father was very sick and I never went back after that. And that's about it. Everybody check out everybody's channels and hit that like button. Thank you.
Yeah, we still got 18 people in are watching, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Has anybody
I know.
got any thoughts on I know we've chatted about this before, and I was just thinking about this today because I was on a forum and a DJI forum, and somebody was chirping about the possibility of a new drone or another drone, and they were hoping that it would have OcuSync too. And I think that would be a smart move by DJI if they did that, because they do have the smart controller, but right now it's limited to what? 2 drones. So
Yeah.
if they can come out with another product where they can say, hey, you can get a basic controller, but if you can also get a smart controller, which would increase their smart controller sales and or encourage the folks that have a smart controller to say, wow, I can add another drone to my collection. and use the smart controller, because the smart controller is awesome. It's a bit pricey, but I tell you, it beats my mobile phone, and I have an iPhone, and it beats that hands down for clarity on the screen.
Well, Paul's got
Crystal Sky.
yeah, he's got a Crystal Sky. Yeah, he has
I got the
that.
big Crystal Sky, which is pricey as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I originally had when I had both Enterprises. I had the Enterprise Zoom and I had the Enterprise Duo, and I bought the smart controller because I thought, well, in that kit I wanted the smart controller. Well, they didn't allow it to use with the Enterprise until about 2 or 3 months after I sold my smart controller. Because at first, no, it can only be used with this and this, you know?
Yeah.
What's JDS saying? Oh, I was born and raised in the Beaches area, Woodbine and Queen. Well, not quite, but I know where that is. Furball Kim says, I worked at the Woodbine racetrack. Oh my. She says she used to train, Furball Kim used to train horses. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, he used to, Furball used to race snowmobiles too, didn't he, Roger?
Yeah. No. No.
The inside track of that is
Yeah.
Kim was on a snowmobile and put it right through a garage.
Oh, geez.
It's not a wall in the garage. Well, the throttle got stuck.
Throttle
Okay.
stuck, yep.
And you know, Kim only has one leg, right? So he couldn't balance it the way he wanted to get out of the way. Anyway, he did a good job on it. Oh, Carpenter Rick. Yeah.
Oh man.
Paul's starting.
Starting. And I
It's gonna
can't
get
do that
contagious.
because I did 4 ships today and I've got to finish editing those.
Yeah, so I'll go on live at 3:00 and you can come on.
You might still be up by then, Roger.
I know. That scares me.
Well, I only go on at 3 a.m. figuring Roger will be there, and he never shows up.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. And I don't know what to say, man. Like I saying thank you again for that globe there. Much appreciated, that's for sure. You got me off the wall right there. I mean,
Yeah, that's great of you to do that. Really
Yeah.
is. They can't go to a better guy than Roger.
Well, when I saw the video of him getting the Mavic Mini, he was like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've seen anybody have a big grin like that in a really long time. So
I even forgot to show the batteries and everything at the bottom of the box. That's all.
I'm surprised it wasn't a video of you running around the house holding it over your head going, yeah! That almost warrants another mama.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Oh, there you go.
For Rich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
See what isolation is doing to us?
Uh-huh.
Making us go loopier than we normally are. I tell you, when I first started getting a bit more serious about, doing some videos and stuff like that, man, the amount of time and work it goes into editing. And then you realize when you're playing all this stuff back, how many times you say things like, oh, and you have to cut all that out. It's like, when you listen to yourself speak, you almost want to slap yourself silly because you don't realize you say all these things when you're talking, especially when you're trying to put thoughts together and you're recording yourself, and you're trying to make some sense of what you're trying to say to someone, and you got all these ideas running through your head because you kind of got an idea what you want to say, but I don't run off of a script or something in front of me. I mean, I have an idea. I kind of study what I want to talk about, and then I just go for it. But when you're editing all this stuff out, it's like, and then there's those pauses in between, and it's like, man, it's like, so I really, I have high admiration for anybody who does this like for a living, on YouTube. And the amount of editing that has to go into, and the amount of time you got to spend doing it, it's not a walk in the park. It's not that easy, but it's fun. That's for sure. It's like a lot of fun.
Drone, like Captain Drone. You look at his videos, Captain Drone. He's from Canada also.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of it, and he's doing one almost every bloody day.
I don't know how he does it. He said he's got a full-time job, and he does this, and I'm like, wow. Like, if I was single, and but even then, that would be putting out that many videos a week, like 1 or 2 videos a week. That's a lot of work. Yeah,
it's a hell of a lot of work. For sure. Take that. So, I really do want to go. I really did want to go flying today, but I couldn't. Oh my God! How do you say that? Some of it's tricky. It got me mad. I couldn't go flying today though. I was pissed a little bit.
For me as a working stiff still, it's like it usually happens when you're sitting at your desk at work, and then you look out the window, and the weather's just perfect, and you're thinking, man, I could be out there flying right now, but you can't. And then you think to yourself, okay, if the weather holds, and as soon as I get home, and by the time you walk through the door and you got to let the dogs out, I got 3 dogs, and then you just kind of get settled in, and then you look at the time, and then you look back outside and it's starting to get dark or whatever, or the weather's starting to change, and you're like, oh. And then you hope for the weekend, right? Yeah. And then the weekend comes, and you're starting to look at the weather report, and you're saying, okay, there's a slight chance of snow, or there's a slight chance of rain, or there's a slight chance of something, and then you're hoping, okay, maybe. And then like, it's been a tough go trying to get some flying time in this winter, let alone in the last little while. So hopefully it gets better.
Yeah, it will. Bloody freaking hope so. Hey, Drone Pool, welcome for got my 4-inch finished up today. It's ready for the maiden.
Nice.
On. Hi, Furball. Yeah, okay. Just checking up on the chat.
Don't mind me. I'm just doing some editing.
Okay.
Paul's multitasking again.
Yeah.
Carpenter Rick says, I did a $2 million reno on a house in the beaches. Okay, it was only a basement, the basement.
Whoa.
Oh, God, I can imagine what a house.
I'm almost afraid to ask how many square feet is the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, the next house, if I ever do change places where I live, if I ever rent another place, I want a garage stuck to the house or in the basement, or, you know, I don't want this garage be at the other end of the yard there, and I can't park my car in it because it's too small. But I think I can park this car. I got to take some stuff out of the garage and park my car in the garage this winter. Next winter, I should say.
I used to have what my wife called as the man cave down in the basement.
Yeah.
And that's where I had, you know, everything set up really nice when I was doing the RC helicopters.
Okay.
And and when I got out of that, I started doing the drones. I still had that space. And we always had this policy with our kids. I've got 3 kids, and one's married and she lives in Woodstock. And then I've got one in Toronto, and my youngest one still at home. And he moved back. So guess who got the man cave? He did.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I'm a man without a cave now.
Yeah, you got kicked out of your cave. Yeah. No, guys. Next year, what we're gonna do is probably change the place where my carport is right now, and put it closer to the garage, somehow. But I'm gonna park the lawn tractor in there. I'm gonna take the workbench out of the garage, put it in there, and a bunch of other stuff, and put it all in the carport. And I'm gonna use the garage for my car next year. It'll be on cement at least. It won't be on gravel and the lawn for the humidity and all that there. Because that eats away your underneath your carriage of the car, all that humidity from the lawn and from the always being damp, you know. But being on the cement, I think it'd be a lot better. I'm gonna do that next year for sure. Buy an RV? What?
I can see Roger wandering around.
Yeah, no, Lynn's saying to Richard, buy an RV. You'll have your man cave.
Yeah.
Lynn has an RV.
Then it'll give my wife ideas and she'll want to travel more.
Take a nice drive up to Vancouver. That's really nice.
It's my bucket list. I've always wanted to get an RV and just do a cross Canada drive.
Yeah.
I mean, we always think about, you know, going somewhere south or whatever, which is nice. But, you know, how many of us can honestly say we've did a cross Canada trip within the country that we live in, right? So that would be cool.
Like Wayne from used to call him Nomadic Van Man or something like that.
You mean Wayne's World?
No. So Wayne, when he came here, I met him at the Walmart. So he came here. He spent 2 days here. Flew his Mavic with Kim. Kim was flying something else, and he was flying his Phantom. And he liked it here, but he was traveling all the way from I think it was from New Brunswick all the way up to Vancouver, and he was going all over Canada. Now he's parked in Vancouver right now. John Paul, Robert Rojo. Robert, how you doing? Yes, it's the convertible. You guys are making me sad now. Why, John Paul? Why are we making you sad? reply yet. Guys, I think I'll probably close out at 9:30 tonight.
Okay, Roger.
Got 19 still watching.
You still got a good crowd in here, Roger.
Yeah, I know.
But that's all your loyal admirers.
I'm glad I got this Zoom working again. That's one thing I'm happy about.
I'd say it's working good, Roger.
It didn't stutter at all. The chat just kept on going tonight. The other night, it all froze up the other night, the chat and everything had to get off. Everybody was typing
We
in.
broke the internet that day, didn't we? It's also captioned. I saw it captioned on YouTube's page. Is the day the world stood still.
Oh, Paul.
Ask Lenny. She'll tell you. Right, Lenny?
There we go. John Poole. Oh crap! I was watching the stream from 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, how'd that happen, Drum Pool? Just press on F5. Yeah, you need to have your morning coffee, Lynn. Yeah. Well, I will be going on tomorrow morning, and just hope my next door neighbor's dog shuts the hell up tomorrow morning. God, it woke me up at 5:30 this morning, barking all the time, and it went right up till 11 o'clock. Just barked right all the way right through.
Just need to toss a treat over the fence to it.
I'm trying to toss him some poison.
That works with JDS too, Roger.
Well, there could be like a gravel pill in there or something or two, just to give it a little bit of a relaxed nature.
Yeah, because he used to have a Rottweiler before, and it died of. He had to put it down because it had cancer. So that dog barked at a full moon, barked at this, bark at that. A grasshopper in front of it or a frog, it'll bark at it. And what he does, he goes and gets on an airplane. Doberman, not Doberman, but the same Rottweiler, and the Blake thing does the same thing now. And he is really deaf of one ear and having problems with the other one. My landlord, because he shoots powdered guns, rifles, and never puts his ear protection on. Now he's paying for it. But man, bloody dogs get and he doesn't hear it. I think the first 3 months I was here, his dog was barking every freaking night, every morning at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I phoned him up the next day and said, "Hey, can you do something about your dog? It's barking at the moon or something." Because my dog doesn't bark at moons. If you don't like it, you can move out. That's how he answered me. Right on the phone. If you don't like it, you can
That
move
was
out.
a long time ago, Roger.
11 years ago.
Yes. Now he's like, he wants to keep Roger happy.
I know. I know Kim doesn't like that too much. He gets up and he opens up the window and he yells at the bloody dog.
Well, in our home, we don't need a doorbell. We have 3 American Cocker Spaniels.
Oh,
and
okay.
when somebody comes to the door, they just hear the footsteps up onto the step, and they're bolting for the door, barking. And geez, it's like, yeah, I don't even know why we have a doorbell, because I don't think anyone ever needs to use it.
Well, here, We don't have any doorbells at all, to tell you the truth. We don't have any here. But when somebody just pulls in the yard to come up here, she barks right away. She's our doorbell.
That actually is one of Lynn's favorites is the Cocker Spaniels. She used to show them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got 3 of them. I think our oldest, Charlie, he's called a blonde color, I guess, like very light tan and white, and he's 15. And then we've got Baxter, who's our neurotic one. He's black and white, and yeah, he's always got to be like glued to you. Like if you sit down on the sofa, he'll jump up beside you, and he's got to be like shoved right against you. He's got to be touching you all the time. And then our youngest one, Ollie, well, he's just young, so he's like what, 3 years now? Yeah, maybe 3 years old. And yeah, he's still, things are still falling into place for him, but
Okay.
he's just full of energy, bounces all over the place. So yeah, they keep us busy. I said to my wife, that's it, we're done, no more. Thank God, City of Waterloo bylaw says your maximum limit is 3.
Oh,
You
yeah?
hit the limit.
Oh,
How much did it cost you to talk him into that deal? The city to do that, the township.
Oh no, it's a bylaw. They say you can have up to 3 dogs.
I thought maybe you had it changed just because of your wife.
Oh no. No, it's my wife's doing. She loves Cocker Spaniels. So
Yeah,
me
Lynn,
personally, I like a bigger dog, but I mean, we're not in a big place, so I'd be happy to have like just 1 dog and that's it. I mean, 3 is a bit much, especially when you're walking them, because they're more like walking you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gets to be interesting, especially if they see they love, one I swear is a bird dog because he loves everything that flies. And then the other 2, anything that jumps around and crawls. So any squirrels, chipmunks, and they just they love those. It gets real interesting.
Yep. We used to have a Jack Russell, a pug, and we had Roxy, all 3 at the same time. That was a full house, believe me. Had lots of fun with them. When I moved here, my landlord says, no, not 3 dogs, 1 only. He says, I don't like it when they bark. Okay.
Oh, I was just reading the chat from Lynn. She says, yep, love the breed. My oldest is 17. Wow, Brandy. Love of my life, a chocolate. Ah, that's nice.
she showed for 11 years.
Nice.
Wow, the most I have ever had was 27.
Yeah.
Is that like 27 dogs?
Yeah, she was a breeder.
Wow.
And
I
but
just
her
can't
dogs
imagine.
weren't, her dogs were nurtured, I'll tell you that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our 2 of our dogs we got from a breeder, and then 1 was just by chance, Ollie, and where he's purebred, but it wasn't papers and all this stuff, and not because like we just have them as pets, so we never had a plan for breeding them or showing them or anything like that. But they're good. They're good. They like I said, you don't need a doorbell, that's for sure. Joe
Hey,
Mac.
a lot of poop. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's for sure.
Wow. Lynn, I mean, it's almost like it's better than my place. She says here, indoor outdoor kennels with a play yard, radiant heat in the floors, air conditioning, grooming and bathing room. Hey, where can I sign up? Do I get a belly scratch?
She used to have a big estate
Mm.
down in Illinois, I think was it, or was it Indiana, Lynn?
Dang, that is pretty big.
Tell them how big was your living room, Lynn? It was huge.
That wasn't a kennel. That was a dog spa and retreat.
Yeah, pretty much. She loves cockers.
Well, everybody in the chat, I'm going to call it a night. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. And take care, everybody.
And everybody, thank Rich for coming in tonight. He's been a pleasure.
Yes, he has. And Rich, you can come
been
in
fun.
anytime you want. Now I got your email. I can send you the link whenever you want.
All right.
Don't be shy. She had 80 acres, had llamas and
Alpacas.
Yep.
Southwest Illinois.
One of her, I think it was one of the alpacas was her favorite. I think his name was Jet. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lynn, but he got bit by a rattlesnake and died.
Wow. She says the living room was 140 square feet. The house was 5,000 square feet.
Yep.
Wow.
Lynn don't mess around.
Yeah, likewise, Lynn. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for having me. It's been a blast, and I'm glad I found this channel because you guys make my day every time I'm able to hook up. So
Well, that's good.
thank you so much.
Banana.
Oh my God.
have a good night, everyone.
Oh,
Okay,
see.
bye, Richard. Hey, thanks. Thank you again, hey, Richard, for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
no worries. Cheers.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody in the chat, you have a good one. Take care, everybody.
Rich,
Bye
in
for
the
now.
bottom right, it'll say leave the meeting.
There it is.
Yep. And then it'll say, do you want to leave the meeting? Yes.
Bye, Centroid. Take care, Lynn. Drone shots, everybody in the chat. Thank you all so much. Drone pool, take care of yourself. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Bye-bye for now.